Hi, we are Conny and Frank, the founders of Azumundo. We are 29 years old, live in Vienna, and we want to tell you our story.
We met 10 years ago in a very hip disco. On the dance floor I saw Conny and I was blown away. She danced with another guy, but I ignored him. And when I gave her a candy necklace, we fell in love with each other. And we were so in love that we couldn't eat anything for a whole week. We got to know us better, and a few years later, we were looking forward to move into our first apartment together. We moved from the west of Austria to the capital, Vienna. I studied film and animation, and Conny focused on special needs education.
Our lovely dwarf rabbits Lila and Zora moved into our new flat as well, even if the one was much too big and fat for a dwarf rabbit.
At this time, we wanted to make our childhood dreams come true. Together with some friends, I bought an old fire brigade bus, and Conny got herself a charming little VW Beetle. We had a lot of fun with our vintage cars, but in racing duels, the Beetle was always a little bit faster. Sadly, we had to move out of our old flat, but we were lucky enough to find a charming little apartment. After the whole trouble with moving, we had to get some holidays, so we traveled to Morocco.
There we got lost in narrow alleys, bought spices and sweated in a hammam. We were fascinated by the Arabic ornaments that we could find everywhere. Inspired by this trip, we wanted to bring Oriental spirit into our new apartment. Back home, we were looking for flower boxes with ornaments for our terrace, but we couldn't find anything. So we had the idea to build it ourselves and also to paint the tiles ourselves. These tiles reminded us of a journey to Lisbon. In Lisbon there are wonderful houses covered with tiles. These tiles are called azulejos and they come in many different colors and patterns. So we had the idea to create furniture and combine it with azulejos. Through our products we want to revive the Portuguese tradition, and we think that other people may like this as well. It was a magical moment. Our business idea was born. The problem was that we only knew a little about ceramics. So we studied clay and glazes, and we soon had some good results. But the decision to get into a ceramic business made our friends and family smirk. At this point we didn't think that it would take 2 more years to develop our first final product.
In spring 2015, we made our first business trip to Portugal to collect inspiration for our own designs. Shortly after our return, we invested our savings into a pottery kiln.
We had to make space for the kiln and the workshop, so a lot of stuff had to go to the flea market. Even our shrimps and fish had to make space and found a new place in our bedroom.
From this point on, it was all about azulejos. We mixed our first glazes and felt like alchemists. In winter we didn't need heating anymore because of the kiln, but in summer it got very hot inside. It was trickier than we thought, and so we traveled to Lisbon again, where a master azulejo artist shared her secrets with us.
So we could realize our first products, and we called ourselves Azumundo, a mix of azulejo and mundo, the Spanish phrase for world.
We took courses in carpentry, built prototypes and brought them to perfection little by little. The results are our unique products that combine our love to azulejos and traditional handicraft.
Frank and I are looking forward to this new chapter of our lives. We are curious about what's happening in the next years, and we hope to make many people happy with our products. In the future, we would like to have a family with 1, 2 or 3 kids, a dog, a cat, and a beautiful, cozy home. Thanks for watching!